Good morning. Parking brake?
Adjusting parking brake.
Alrighty, we're going to do a flight today. Come on. From KSJN, going to do a touch and go at KTYL, and then we're going to end up doing a landing at KINW, should be Winslow, in Arizona. So, that's set up. Alrighty. Cool. So I'm trying to get my air to kind of cooperate with me a little bit. Yeah, that should be okay. Alrighty. Well, let's get the plane started up, and we'll get on our way. Fuel valve. Fuel valve. Master battery. Master battery.
Adjusting master battery.
Magneto start. Beacon lights. Taxi lights. So let the plane get warmed up a little bit here, and just looking over everything. Yeah, everything looks good. Avionics on. Master alternator.
Setting alternator.
Alrighty. ETC. ATC. Alright. Gonna adjust him a little bit. Put him kind of up out of the way. Well, let's see what the weather is. Set 2.
Kilo Sierra Juliet, November, automated weather observation, 1600 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature, -3 C dew point, 10 C altimeter, 29er.
Set 1.
Kilo Sierra Juliet, November, automated weather observation, 1600 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature, -3 C dew point, 10 C altimeter, 29er.
Set 2.
Kilo Sierra Juliet, November, traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is taxiing to runway 14.
Yeah, we'll get moving a little bit here and see where we go. Parking brake.
Adjusting parking brake.
Try not to hit him. There we go. Move forward. Move up. Yeah, it looks so better. So today will be the last day for, I basically flew in Microsoft Flight Simulator and VR with my Valve Index for this week. Started on Monday and landed up on Sunday. And so the next week, I'm going to try to fly pretty much the same routes. And this is, I was flying in Arizona. I'm going to try to fly the same routes in X-Plane. For some reason in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I couldn't get my HP Reverb G2. I couldn't get it to work without stuttering in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, alrighty. So I guess we're good. We've been cleared. Yep. So. I want to see if there's any other options here. I don't think there is. I'm going to take off.
Kilo Sierra Juliet November traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf taking off runway 14 west departure.
Gonna keep going down the center line here. Rotate. A little bit confused. There we go. So I should be on a heading of 255 degrees. Set 1. Set 1.
Albuquerque Center, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golfers type Cessna Skyhawk 2 miles southeast of Kilo Sierra Juliet November. Request flight following.
Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf Albuquerque Center. Squawk 1042.
Set 1.
Squawk 1042 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf radar contact 2 miles south of Kilo Sierra Juliet November 6,600 feet. Altimeter 29.9.
Oh, pull power back here. Landing light. Taxi light. Nav light.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf acknowledge last transmission.
Set 1.
Copy Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
So we got, we're going out about 37 miles to our first airport. So. And we got runway 03 and 21. Oops. Trying to level up at 6,500 here. The next airport is at 58, so it'll be okay. So when I'm hand flying, I'm not using an autopilot, so
Albuquerque Center, American 1412 is at flight level 370 descending 10,000 feet. American 1412 Albuquerque Center, continue as planned. American 1412 contact Albuquerque Center on 132.9. American 1412.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 369er is out of flight level 370 for 10,000 feet.
Delta 369er Albuquerque Center, continue as planned.
I got my power set pretty close. He's still just trying to climb just a little bit.
Center FedEx 849 to resound flight level 350 for 10,000 feet.
So I'm trying to,
FedEx 849 Albuquerque Center. Continue as planned.
just shove the nose down a little bit. In the end, I probably should be running about 100, oh, I don't know, 100, 105 knots, something like that, for level flight, at about that power setting. Just looking out over the horizon there and make sure there isn't any obstruction that's gonna kind of change my idea of what I'm doing here. So far everything looks good. I'm just fine. Just a little bit too far to the west here. Not a lot. So far I think I've got it for the valve index. I think I got it dialed in pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. The what I see outside looks pretty nice in the headset, and I don't see any stutters, which is when I started this week I had stutters bad, so
Albuquerque Center, United
been working to getting rid of them. So
descending 10,000 feet.
I think I've succeeded.
United 246 Albuquerque Center. Continue as planned.
I'm just not sure what's in between me and between the last airport and the airport I'm going to. If I've got some elevation, I've got some mountains or something I've got to deal with. Almost looking that way. Just not sure yet. So unless the airport's between here and that ridge there, I'm gonna have to get up over it. Yeah, it looks like I got a ways to go. Yeah, it looks like just a small ridge. I could be high enough already. So, runway 3 and 21. Oops. creeping up in elevation a little bit there.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.9.
That one.
Going to 132.9 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
That one. That one.
Albuquerque Center Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 6,800 feet.
Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Albuquerque Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.999.
Should be coming up in a bit here. Like another ridge.
Albuquerque Center Spirit Wing 628 is out at flight level 360 for 10,000 feet.
Spirit Wing 628 Albuquerque Center, continue as planned. Generic 8 Tango, X-ray contact Albuquerque Center on 124.325.
for generic 8 Tango X-ray.
That one.
Albuquerque Center Cessna 6 Bravo Golf cancel flight following.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf Albuquerque Center cancellation received. Squawk 1200. Frequency frequency change approved.
Set 2. Set 3.
Albuquerque Center Southwest 246 tree is at flight level tree 40 descending 10,000 feet.
Southwest 246 tree Albuquerque Center. Continue as planned.
Set 2. Set 1. Set 1.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 189er at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 7C dew point 10C altimeter tree 002.
Set 2. Set 3. Set 2. Set 1. Set 1.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 189er at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 7C dew point 10C altimeter tree 002.
Set 2. Set 2.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 8 miles east 6,300 feet inbound to land runway 21.
Set 2.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 6 miles east 6,500 feet inbound to land runway 21.
pretty sure it's over there on my left. I'm gonna do a base. Set 7.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on base runway 21.
Oh yeah. Flaps down. Flaps down.
Kilo Tango Yankee Lima traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on final runway 21 to land.
Flaps down. Flaps up. Flaps up. Flaps up. On the center line. Flaps all the way up. Rotate. Get over on the center of the runway.
Tango Yankee Lima traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 1 mile southwest 5,900 feet inbound to land runway 21.
Already landed. Got a heading of 309. Let's let the airspeed climb the plane. Turn a little bit more. This one here is 45 miles, so it's a little bit further than the last. That went pretty good. As long as you can see the runway early enough, I don't need to do a full pattern, so... And when I figured out what runway I wanted to use, I put the put my heading bug on 2-1 so that I could tell when I was on base that the runway was to my left. So I could, once I saw the runway, I could go ahead and turn in. And I was a little bit high, but not bad. Once you get the biggest part is to remember is when you're coming in, I had 2 notches of flaps out. You just need to make sure you keep the plane, the airspeed in the white arc. And if you're coming in too steep, and the power's all the way off, you don't have a choice but to pull up on the yoke a little bit to make sure you don't overspeed. So, but it all turned out in the end. Once I got that last notch of flaps in, then that plane could come in. It could come in really steep, really, really steep, amazingly steep. So I should be 309, so I'm actually on 330. So I gotta readjust my course here. And this airport is gonna be at 4899, so around 5,000 feet. So everything out in front of us looks pretty flat. So I probably need to actually go down a bit. Yeah, probably can pull the power back now. I'll go back to 2200 again. Let the airspeed pick up. Set 0. Set 0. Set 5. Set 5. Set 1.
Albuquerque Center, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golfers type Cessna Skyhawk 6 miles northwest of Kilo Tango Yankee Lima. Request flight following.
Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf Albuquerque Center. Squawk 6674.
Set 1.
Squawk 6674 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf radar contact 7 miles northwest of Kilo Tango Yankee Lima, 6,800 feet. Altimeter tree, 0.0 tree.
Set 1.
Copy Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Albuquerque Center American 294 tree is at flight level tree, 80 descending 10,000 feet. American 294 tree Albuquerque Center, continue as planned. Exojet 79er, 4 contact Albuquerque Center on 124.325. .325 for Exojet 79er 4.
Yeah, so when I'm flying the plane is basically in trim. But what I have to pay attention to is the it has a little bit of a tendency to pull to the right, so I have to constantly kind of move my yoke, you know, and pull the plane back over to the left to keep it on course. I see I'm doing a bad job as I'm off course. Yeah, but it should be 309, so that there should be 310, so. Like we got a wind farm here. I think that's what those are. Yeah, that's what they are. Hopefully I'm high enough I won't be bothered. That's kind of cool. A power line there from them. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Southwest 2028, contact Albuquerque Center on 124.5.
Going to 124.5.
Not something I want to run into. That's pretty cool. Wow. Certainly am amazed at how well they've done the scenery. You can see the road, you know, the road that connects them together for the service trucks and stuff. That's pretty slick. Yeah, pretty flat out here.
American 2834, contact Albuquerque Center on 124.5.
American 2834.
Yeah, I guess so. We're supposed to have an update on the 11th. We'll have to see what difference that makes. Cause I got running like an whoops, a little too high. Running an i7 9700K with a 2080 Ti, and no, I just haven't found a way to get my. I'm running a Valve Index right now. I haven't found a way to get the my HP Reverb G2. I just can't get it stutter free. Just cannot do it. Not sure what the deal is, but I can't do it. So that's why I went back to my Index. And so tomorrow I'll start flying an X-plane. And the next plane I'll use my HP Reverb G2, but I'll use it with my Valve Index controllers. So I can make that work in X-plane, but Microsoft Flight Simulator is not happy when I try to do that. So what happens is I get head tracking. The head tracking goes away. It gets really bad. So like right now, so if I move my head, basically the cockpit's going to stay in the same place, and if I move my head, my view is going to look out the left side. When the head tracking goes away in G2, if I move my head, the cockpit starts to move with me, and it is extremely disorienting. And it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, I haven't found a way to get out of it. I went in and out of VR, didn't make any difference. So I'm not sure, but so I'm gonna fly for a week in X-plane and kind of go over the same terrain, just to see what the difference is, and then we will I just want to do it for a week to give it a good test, same as I did here, and see what I see, and kind of go from there. And then probably the following week, I think I'll go back and I'll try again to test my G2. I'd love to get the G2 to work with my Index controllers. That would be awesome, but it seems like when I've done that, that's when I have head tracking issues. So, but I also had it with the with the G2 controllers too. So I don't think that's what it was. I think it was just purely head tracking. So with the update coming on Thursday, I'm kind of hoping that maybe they've improved it enough where it'll work, but I just don't know. I do know a lot more about VR than I did when I was only flying in X-plane. I've learned a lot flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator about VR, how VR works, and what's important and what's not. I always thought it was frames per second. It's not true. The much more important to be smooth and worry about your frames. That one. Set two. Set one.
Kilo India November Whiskey Automated Weather Observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 129er at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 0C dew point, 10C altimeter, tree 002.
like both runways are about the same. So I think I'm gonna pick 11. Set 2. Set 1.
Kilo India November Whiskey traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 18 miles southeast 6,500 feet inbound to land runway 11.
So on this heading here, I'm coming in for a downwind on runway 11. 18 miles out, so I got a ways to go. But at least I have my heading bug lined up where I want it, and I just basically stay about on this course, and the airport should show up in front of me. Lined up for a downwind for 11. And if I read the winds correctly, it should be pretty close to down the runway, so it shouldn't be a crosswind. I usually try to pick the longest runway, but in this case, Winslow, both runways are around 7,000 feet, so it doesn't matter. Just pick the one that better suits the winds. It's a crazy train out here. Certainly miss having a sectional chart in the cockpit. Much more comfortable when you can kind of look at a sectional chart and see the elevation lines and that kind of stuff. Just lets you look ahead a little bit further than what you can without it. But so far, I do the flight plan in the evening, figure out where I'm going to fly to, and get all the information that I need, so it's available to me in the cockpit, and then in the morning before I get ready to fly, I load the flight plan in and get everything kind of ready. So. Been working out really good. I'm pretty happy. Kind of like how I used to do it in real life, you know, where I would do a flight plan in the evening and write everything down that I needed to write. In that case, it was all paper, so I had that in the cockpit. And then I would get a weather brief probably an hour, a couple hours before I left, and before I left to go to the airport, and so that way I kind of knew what to expect for weather. Weather's been pretty nice out here. Just enjoying the scenery. It's pretty. I live on the East Coast. I live about 5 miles from the shores of Lake Erie, so this kind of terrain is quite different. The mountains especially, it's something that, there's our airport. It's been kind of interesting where you have to pay attention to the mountains and all that kind of stuff. So, set 2.
Kilo India November Whiskey traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 5 miles southeast 6,300 feet inbound to land runway 11.
There she is. Trying to find the right runway here. Yep. Looks right. Set 6.
Kilo India November Whiskey traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on downwind runway 11.
Be a train. Yeah, must be a train. Flaps down. Set 7.
Kilo India November Whiskey traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is on base runway 11.
Flaps down. Set 2.
November Whiskey traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 2 miles northwest 5,400 feet inbound to land runway 11.
Flaps down. Not bad. Not bad at all. The taxiway? I guess so. Isn't real obvious. Oh no. No, that's not a taxiway. That was a runway. That's a taxiway over here. I will go over here. It looks like a parking area. Or is it? No. No. Turn, Bill. Turn. Come on, turn. Turn. Kind of a crazy airport. Here, don't get hit. Bug him over here. Looking for some general aviation parking, but I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. But it looks like this won't be too bad. This will work. Yeah, park right there. Come on, baby. Alrighty. Be good enough. Parking brake.
Adjusting parking brake.
Alrighty, that all went pretty good. So, avionics off. Avionics off. Pull the mixture back. Cool. Taxi light. Taxi light. Landing light. Wonder if I didn't. Huh. Normally I got it complete at the end. I wonder if I didn't go to the right parking area. Kind of looks that way. Oh well. Nav light. Nav light. Beacon light. Master battery.
Setting master battery.
Master alternator.
Adjusting alternator.
Whoops. Master battery.
Adjusting master battery.
Forgot to put my flaps up. Flaps up. Flaps up. Flaps up. Flaps up. Master battery.
Setting master battery.
Magneto off.
Setting magnetos to off.
Magneto off.
Setting magnetos to off.
Alrighty, I think right at the end of the stream I'm going to kind of go over the settings that I was flying with. So if I go into Steam VR, close this for the minute. General. So resolution per, I have a Valve Index, so I'm running it at 120. Resolution per eye is at 100. If I go to video and per application, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I have this custom at 124. Motion smoothing is enabled. Legacy projection off. Throttle behavior is fixed. The select the frames at 24. Prediction is at 25. So back to the game. Escape. So over here, so I have in my VR settings, the rendering scale is at 80 TAA. The level of detail on both of them are at 50. Medium for the first 4 here. Volumetric clouds and texture resolution is at high. 8x, 2x, 2 times 2. Medium. These last 4 I have off. And
disabling nav mode.
Okay. And the cockpit refresh rate I have on medium. I'll go back. So, I think that's good. Yeah, evidently I didn't find the right parking space. Normally when I land, those blue arrows will like show up, but they didn't show up for some reason, and due to that fact, it won't tell me that I like completed my flight. But hey, that's life. But I kind of did what I wanted to do, and like I said, tomorrow I plan on flying an X-plane and flying in the basically at the same time. I plan on starting my stream at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and so that'll be an X-plane on tomorrow. So and I'll do a week of that. Alrighty, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All the landings went quite well. My new yoke really helps my landings, so I'm gonna call it a wrap. And anybody who watches in the future, if you want to see when I fly, just go ahead and click on the follow button. And I'm trying to be much more punctual about flying, trying to get a schedule. And the schedule I picked is 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. And I'm currently, what I'm trying to do is take off from one airport, do a touch and go at the airport, and land at the last airport. That's kind of my goal. And for the following week here, I'm going to be flying in Arizona. So, I think I'm all done. I'll have a great day. I know I have had a lot of fun today. Bye-bye.